Now, as a forex trader, there are basic things for you to know. There are basic things that are very, very common for forex trader. Like, as a forex trader, you should know all of this. You should know it. The first thing you should know as a forex trader is candles. You should be able to detect what the what the green candle is and what the red candle is. As a forex trader, you are to know the candles. The candles, very, very important. You should know that. Then also, as a trader, as a forex trader, which you are, and which you are aspiring to be, you should know what we call market structure. You should know the direction of the market at every particular time frame. You should know when the market is in an upward movement, when it is in a downward movement, when it is in a sideways movement. You should be able to detect that at every particular time frame. So as a forex trader, you should know market structure. What is the direction of the market in 5 minutes? What is the direction of the market in 15 minutes, as the case may be? Then as a forex trader, you should know higher time frames, lower time frames. It is important you should know that. Then as a forex trader, what you should also know is break of market structure. You should be able to detect when market breaks structure at a higher time frame, a lower time frame, as the case may be. As a forex trader, which you are aspiring to be, or which you are, you should know what break of market structure is all about. You should know when market break structure at the site of looking at the charts. Then also, the last thing a forex trader you should be able to know, you should also know liquidity. Very, very important. Know liquidity. Know when market is guarding liquidity. Yes, you should know liquidity. Then also, there's also what you should also know as a forex trader, which is what order block. As a forex trader, you should know order blocks. Now, you might be asking, what is an order block, or what are order blocks? As the case may be, as any English, it is so far is explaining the same thing. What are order blocks? Now, order block is the last red candle before a push to the upside, or the last green candle before a push to the downside. I'm explaining it again. Order block is the last red candle before a push to the upside, or the last green candle before a push to the downside. I'm sure now, as I'm explaining it now, many of us our eyes are already seeing it. It happens in all time frames. Now, some people call it supply zone. Some people call it demand zone. The reason why it is that when market enters that zone or order block, that zone, if it is a demand zone, it actually switch from a sell to a buy. If it is a supply zone, it actually switch from a buy to a sell. Now, other blocks are where whales comes in. They are where whales, they want to take over the market, where like whales who are buyers, they want to take over the market. That's why these zones are very, very important for a trader. The what we call smart money concept. So smart money concept deals on what other blocks. These are where whales want to take over. They want to take over the market. They want to switch the market from a sell to a buy, or they want to continue the market in buying. So you should be able to note that. So other blocks, they are the last red candle before a push to the upside, or the last green candle before a push to the downside. Now, let me show you through a chart. Now, I'm sure in this chart you're already seeing it. Let me just mark it. Okay, now if you look at these charts, you see now, this, I can boldly say that this is another block. Why? Because this is the last red candle before what? A push to the upside. This is the last red candle before a push to the upside. You can see it now. So this is an order block. Now I can say that this green candle here, I'm sure people are not saying, yes, I got it. My mind told me. Now I can say this green candle, I can say that this green candle is an order block. Why? Because this is the last green candle before what? A push to what? To the downside. You can see it now. So I can boldly say that this place is my what? My supply zone. Or some people call it a bearish order block. Bearish order block. So there are two types of order block. We have the bearish and the bullish, or the supply zone and the demand zone. Now, the bearish order block is the same thing. The last green candle before a push to the downside. Bullish order block, the last red candle before a push to the upside. It's the same thing. So it is important as a forex trader to know another block. Now, this is 30 minutes. Let's go to our day one. In day one now, you will still see Let me delete all these ones. Let me delete all these ones. Okay. Now, in day one, you can still find it in day one. Like I said, other blocks are found in all time frames. Now, I can still boldly say that this is my order block. I can say that this is my order block. Why? Because this is the last red candle before a push to the upside. You see it now. And I can still say this green candle here is another block. Why? Because this is the last green candle. Come in. This is the last green candle before what? A push to the downside. See? Before a push to the downside. Now you can see it now. So in daily time frame, you can see now, we also found another block. Now there's something you should note, please. Now, even in as much that as we have so many other blocks, there are so many, there's so much. See, we have so many other blocks here. Not all other blocks are valid. Not all other blocks are valid. Not all other blocks. I think we'll be explaining to you how to know a valid other block, how to locate a valid other block. So you want to know that, so you will not be trading all OBs thinking that it's an OB. No. There's something you should know. Market always reacts to other blocks, but it might not respect it. What do I mean? It means that when markets come to this place, which is this other block here, let's say for example, when market sells here, it will react to it. It means that it might buy a little, then continue selling. Why? Because market always reacts to OB. But there are times it will not respect it. It will not respect it. It means that it will just do a small buy. Then what happens? Then it continues its sell. It continues its sell. But if it respects it, you will see that the market will have a huge push to the buy side. You can see it now. So market reacts to OBs. Not all markets respect OBs. You should know that, please. So market might react to it by buying small, then continue selling. But if it wants to respect it, it must be valid. The other block must be valid for it to be respected. You understand? So please note. Now, if you go to 1 hour, you see. You can see many. Let's mark an OB here in 1 hour. Let's mark an OB here in 1 hour. Let's mark an OB here in 1 hour. See now, I can boldly say that this is an OB. This is an OB. Come in 1 hour. This is an OB. Why? This is the last. Come in. Let me do it well. Why? Because this is the last red candle before a push to the upside, which you can see now. So other blocks are found in all time frames. If you go to your 30 minutes, which we have said it, I think we have. If you go to your 30 minutes, you will see OBs. I think we have given that already. If you go to your 15 minutes, you will see other blocks. But it is advisable you take OBs from a higher time frame. Take other blocks from a higher time frame, because 15 minutes, 5 minutes other blocks, they don't usually hold weight. The ones that really hold weight are the ones on a higher time frame, like day 1, hour 4, hour 1. They actually hold weight, especially when they are valid. They carry weight. They hold weight. So it's actually very good to take OBs from a higher time frame. But that does not mean they are not seen. You see many. Even in 15 minutes, you can see OBs are there. See OBs. See last red. You can see it now. You can see now. This is the last red candle before you push the upside. So they are actually much. They are actually much. So I think we have understood what OBs are. In some way, other blocks or bearish other block is the last red candle. See it now, before a push to the downside. While bullish other block or demand zone is the last green candle before a push. Last red candle, before a push to the upside. So please just watch this video all over and over again. You will understand it. So in the next video, I'll be explaining to you how to locate an OB. How to locate an OB. No, it's not how to locate a valid OB. How to locate an OB, so that you will not miss out on OBs. So just sit back even as you watch the next video for it.